When I was a child, I often looked at the clock, wishing time would pass faster. I couldn't wait for the holidays, the vacations, or the moment when I would grow up and be able to do whatever I wanted. But one day, I realized that time is not something worth rushing. This story began on an ordinary day when I visited my grandmother. She was over 80, and although she remained lively, her health was slowly deteriorating. My mother and I often visited to help her with household chores, but Grandma always found time for us to sit and talk. One day, when I was sitting beside her, she gently took my hand and said, "You know, the greatest gift for me is the time I spend with you." I smiled and thought she just meant how important it is to spend time with loved ones. But she continued, "I know that, like me at your age, you always want to get to something important faster. But don't forget, the best of what we have is what we get when we slowly feel every moment." Those words stuck in my mind. I was young, and time to me seemed like something I needed to rush through to achieve something better. But from that moment, when Grandma said those words, I began to look at time differently. I started to notice the moments when you can just be with those you love and appreciate the simple things. A few months after that conversation, Grandma passed away, but I will always remember that moment when she showed me that the most precious thing we can give to each other is time. These words became a precious gift to me, one I try to pass on to others. Now, I cherish every minute with my loved ones because I know that time is something we can never get back.